What's up? Haven't done a Facebook Live like in ages, man. Just got busy. You can say a little bit lazy, and sometimes life takes over. What are you guys up to? Are there any people going to like pop up or something? A lot of my friends are not doing live also anymore. I think Facebook engagement is like low or something. But I have some good stuff to talk to you guys, and lots of things happening behind the scenes in the crypto world, in my world, in Trident. Lots of money being made. Lot of good ICOs right now. Good coins. Let me just. Meanwhile, we start. People are popping in. Let me show you the views. Right. Check this out. That's what you see right now is beautiful Dubai Marina. I'm sorry. It's an amazing hotel here. It's beautiful. It's one of the best hotels in Palm Jumeirah. I'm staying at Palm Jumeirah. I got a nice suite. Check out their pool. That pool is insane. Like how long is this pool? And that's like a shisha place. Then they got a private beach. As you see is that private beach and shacks. Those are some restaurants. It's a massive hotel. A beautiful one. Here for a couple of more days. Then actually I'm headed to a place which I was not expecting to head to. And that's Moscow, Russia, baby. Excited. Moscow, the nightlife, the Russian girls, Russian vodka, some Russian food. We're going to be chilling for a month there. I think there's a blockchain week in Moscow from 18th to 25. So if you're coming to Moscow or something for the blockchain week, hit me up. I'm going. A couple of my friends are going. Then it's the World Cup, so it's going to be a lot of fun. That's the balcony, by the way. Let me quickly show you guys my suite. It's pretty awesome. Look at this bathroom. Isn't it like amazing or what? Don't look at my underwears. Just wash them. Look at that. It's beautiful. That's my bedroom. Then you got the drawing room. So pretty nice suite. And then the views from here are also amazing. So let's talk about inside. It's a little bit hard. How's my new hairstyle, by the way? Well, not new, but just got a fresh kind of a haircut. So let's talk about crypto market in general right now, right? So I mean, as you guys, for those of you who invest in cryptos and stuff like that, I mean, I genuinely believe that we are in the beginning of the next bull run, okay? And no one can say how high this bull run will go, but typically it goes higher than the previous bull run. So if we talk about the previous bull run, it started at whatever, 300, it went to $600 billion. I'm talking about overall market. Then it collapsed to then it corrected to 400, then it went straight to 800, came back to 400, went back to 600, went back to 250, went back to 400, came back to 250, and now it's at 400. So I see this going 600 again, a little bit of correction, 800. So right last time we reached that level, like you talk about peaks and valleys, we reached like 600 a couple of times. This time I believe we will hit 800 to $1 trillion a couple of times. And at the peak, you're looking at, I don't know, 1.2, 1.4 trillion or something like that. Could be more, but I will say that the market has peaked out the moment it starts to cross, like it touches close to $1 trillion. And in different phases, you need to have different strategies. When the market is bottomed out and it's going up, like right now, you need to be taking more risks. You need to be getting out of Bitcoins and you need to get into altcoins, right? Because in a bull run, altcoins always outperform Bitcoin. When the market is at the cap, the risk is very high now. No one can really know when the top is, but for sure correction is coming. That's the time what you want to do is start taking all your profits out from the alt and start putting into Bitcoins so that your ratio is maintained and at least you have a 50-50 portfolio or 75 into Bitcoin, 25, something like that. So that's a kind of a decent that's kind of a trading strategy which I can recommend to you. I never did that, to be honest, in the last couple of corrections, but I'm learning myself like all of you. But overall, things are looking exciting, man. Two big coins which I'm focused on right now this year. In the coins which are already trading in the market cap, Tron is my number one bag or number one bet, you can say. I bought a lot of Tron at about 3 cents and 4 cents. So let's say my average buy price for Tron is 3.5 cents. About a month back, right now it's already at about 8.9. They have a mainnet launch coming on 30th of this month. So I believe by the end of this month, I'm looking at Tron hitting any close to 15 to 20 cents, maybe 20 cents on the higher side, on the lower side 15 cents. At least by the end of this month. Then, so if for those of you who are not yet into Tron, if you have been having Tron beforehand and because you bought it at a higher price or something, make sure you don't sell it. Hold it. The numbers will like reach their previous high. They could even hit 27 cents like the previous high and exceed it. Once the mainnet launch is over, there'll be a small regular correction of 20-30%, and then it will jump again. Tron has a lot of activity happening. Literally, I mean, they are in the race to overtake. They're in the race with Cardano, Neo, and Ethereum, right? So if you look at EOS, if you look at Ethereum, they have a heavy market cap. So Tron has a lot of room to grow. Tron always, what should I say? Tron always has had the best marketing. I mean, if you talk about Justin Sun Tron, he is a great guy. I mean, he reminds me a little bit of myself in terms of he's aggressive, he's available on lives, he's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. At the same time, he is building a great corporate team. So like 3-4 months back, a lot of people thought that Tron was a scammy coin, but more built on only hype. But now that perception has changed, and they have a good technology now, pick from the money which they raised probably. And now, I mean, like 200 people in the tech team. They're building a very fast blockchain, which will be like 100 times to 1,000 times faster than Ethereum. And what excites me most about Tron is their partnerships. So the kind of partnerships which they have, like OCN, which is the guy behind OCN is the founder of Obike, which is like the bike sharing service in China, pretty big. You got Gifto, you got Game.com. So between all these partnerships, Tron's user base, and Justin Sun Tron, the founder of Tron, he earlier founded an app called Pico, which is like a Chinese version of Snapchat, and has about 10 million users. So between all these partnerships, Tron has a collective user base of about 100 million people. So I believe when it comes to marketing, Tron literally has the best marketing out there. They has the best community out there. When it comes to technology, academically, people will say that Cardano and EOS has the better technology. I'm not a very much tech guy. I focus more on the marketing because I'm a marketer. But I will say it's right up there in the alley. I'm not saying it's better than EOS or Cardano or Neo or Ethereum, but I will say it's, and we will see when the mainnet launches, but it's kind of up there in the alley with these big boys. So, but if your technology is up there, or even if it's 10-20% less, but if the marketing is 2x or 3x bigger, anything is possible, right? So Tron year-end prediction, easy, $1. That will be my prediction. I'm pumped up, and 2020 4-year prediction could be $10, man. So a lot of upside for Tron. Sky's the limit. Definitely a one recommendation. Second recommendation, which is not trading, which is in the ICO state, is Trident coin. My buddy Biote just asked, Trident? Yeah, so I'm going to talk about Trident. And now, why Trident? A lot of you will be like, no, it's an MLM coin. It's a scammy coin. Well, I agree it's an MLM coin, though I will not agree it's a scammy coin. And I will say kind of that there is some connection between Tron and BitConnect. The guy who introduced me into the business was one of the top earners of BitConnect from Vietnam. I'm talking about guys who made upwards of $100 million and above. But at the same time, you got to look at it in terms of experience perspective. And you look at something, always look from the positive perspective. And to be honest, I'm in crypto to make money, man. BitConnect was at 20 or 30 cents when it was launched, and it went up to, let's say it was at $1 when it was launched. and it went all the way up to $400, $450. That was almost like 900x to 1000x return, which means your $10,000 investment in BitConnect at the peak would have been $10 million. Okay? Then obviously it collapsed. We will not get into why it crashed, why it collapsed. When a business goes wrong, everybody starts to point fingers, but there could be 1,000 reasons, man. You don't know. I mean, Bitcoin's like yesterday, Bitcoin had crazy. They got listed in Binance, they got 200-300% up, then 400% down. Jet Classic crashed 90%, then slowly picking up. You don't know. I mean, there are thousands of reasons. None of us, we don't really know, right? The key is make hay while the sun shines. So now, Trident as an ICO, first of all, as a coin, as a concept, it's a great concept. I mean, if you talk about BitConnect was closely connected to the Bitcoin. And one of the reasons of failure, not exactly failure, but crash, was that Bitcoin also crashed. Bitcoin crashed from $20,000 to $600. So for an altcoin to crash, if that crashed so much, 60-70%, for an altcoin to crash 90-95%, and later on, because they stopped the lending, 95% is common, right? It's possible. 90% crash in altcoins. I can tell you 100 coins right now which have collapsed 90% or more in the last 6 months or so. So nothing big about it. But it was connected to Bitcoin. Now this coin, which is Trident, is connected to the total index growth of the top 10 coins, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Neo, EOS, Tron, all these coins, right? As far as I understand the concept. So it's much more, I feel it's much more stable, because you're talking about a coin which is connected to 10 coins versus just one coin. So even if one coin crashes, 2 coin crashes, but other are holding up, so that average, it should do well. So that is, I think, a brilliant move. Now the coin is in the ICO stage, that too in a pre-sale. Private sale was already over before they launched the MLM concept. Now it's in pre-sale, and the price, man, it's increasing. It's increasing like a rocket. It was launched at 60 cents, and right now it's at 90 cents or something. I think by tonight, I think it's 89 cents or something like that. And by tonight, if it gets sold out, like for every 200,000 coins which they sell, the price increases by certain percentage, like, I don't know, 5%, 10%, like that. So right now they have already, I need to check my laptop, but about 40 to 50% in the 7th or 8th phase. And by tonight or tomorrow, the new price will be 95 cents. Now, let me again remind you, it started at 60 cents on 1st of this month. I total invested $50,000 in Trident, 50,000, 25,000 into coins, and 25,000 into index fund. And my 25,000 right now, as per the current price, is almost $40,000, guys. So for people who got in at 60 cents, 70 cents, they're already at 30, 40, 50% profit, man. That's huge. And again, I will say Trident, when it comes to network marketing, when it comes to crypto world, they have great marketing. Why? My own team in total, free members, completely transparent, is now over 100,000 plus people. I think 120,000 or something like that. My first day check in Trident when they closed was $44,000, about $8,000 in direct commissions and $36,000, $35,000 in binary. Okay. I will not go in detail in binary in this Facebook Live, but binary is you make money on the matching between the business on the left and business on the right. You can just go to YouTube, type how does a MLM binary works, and you will understand. And now the business on, obviously, that was the closing of the pre-launch. Obviously, it was supposed to be a bigger check. Am I making $44,000 every day in Trident? No, that was the first check. Honesty, transparency. I was checking my back office for the last 2 days. It's averaging now 2,000. There was 3,000, 1,000, like that. So let's say I will say it's an average of $1,000, $2,000 already. So in first 30 days, I see myself doing 100, 150,000. In 90 days, like in BitConnect, at the top, I was doing about 300,000 to 400,000 a month. All my leaders were doing, like, there were guys who were doing 100,000 a month. There were guys who were doing 30,000, 40,000 a month. My upline, Glenn from US, he was doing $1 million a month. So I see those kind of numbers happening here, definitely. Because of the concept and the timing, right? So you're looking at this coin now at 90 cents. I predict by the end of this month, the way the way it is selling out, you're looking at least a $2 pricing, at least a $2 pricing by the end of this month. Remember, it started at 60 cents. It's at 90 cents right now. By tomorrow, it will be 95. By the end of next 7 days, you're looking at $1.5. I'm looking at $2. By the end of this month, by the end of 90 days, about $5. And before they start trading, at least $10. The trading will start in November. The pre-sale is on for 3 months with bonuses. After that, all bonuses will be gone, and the public sale will start, and then trading in November. So that's their roadmap. It's a brilliant concept. Along with the coin, you also have, by the way, index fund packages. So obviously buying a coin is highly risky. It's highly speculative. Again, I will repeat also, no guarantees. If you decide to buy Trident coin after seeing this Facebook Live, make sure you only buy with the money you can afford to lose. Okay, I'll be upfront about it. Not just Trident, even Tron or any other cryptocurrency. Okay, now, for those of you who don't want speculative bets, but you are like more into safe and passive returns and all, Trident also has something called as index fund, where you can invest anywhere from $100 to $100,000. Based on your investment, you will profit about 0.5 to 1% a day. The risk is the company's profit is the company's. They take your money, they do trading between the top 10 coins and invest and grow short-term trading, long-term trading, and they give you 0.5 to 1% a day, which I think is pretty cool. And risk is there, profit is there. They give you fixed kind of returns, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, man, that's on the concept side. It's a great compensation plan. I've done a couple of previous Facebook Lives talking more on the compensation plan of Trident. So you can go through them. You will have a lot more clarity. So to repeat, markets are looking good. On the coin, which is already trading, my number one recommendation will be Tron. It's my biggest bag. Coin, which is having a bigger upside, bigger risk, but 100x to 1000x potential. Looking at their successors will be Trident. My buddy Joseph is rocking, Fraser is rocking, Paul is rocking. Almost everyone in the team is rocking. They're making money daily. The business is just starting. I mean, literally treat it like the first week of the business, because first was when the payments went live. We are getting paid once every day in Bitcoin. You can buy in Bitcoin, you can sell in Bitcoins and stuff like that. So that's there. Let's look at some of the chats and the comments. By the way, recently there was this whole FUD about Ethereum being classified as a security by SEC. It was a complete FUD. It was not true, and the markets crashed, and the markets are picking back again. Colleen, what's up? Varsha, Manoj, Praveen Chakawat, Vishnu Bera, Simon, what's up, bro? Ripple, I have a little bit of Ripple, but I'm not a big fan of it. You still seeing for now? Well, I remember, yeah, I still seeing for you. I remember the price at which I bought, and I'm not very good in remembering the Satoshi price, man. Leon Jr. Aisha G, how are you? Okay. Hi, Ravinder, what's up? A lady from Russia. You're typing Russian. I have no idea what you're saying, though I'll be coming to Russia soon. What's the price at Cash? Nothing right now. They're trying to get it. They're trying to start trading it. We're getting emails every day, so let's hope for the best. How much does it take to get in? You can start with minimum $100. There's no upper limit, but you can start with $100. Hi Parag. Hi Akram. What's up? So yeah, so that's on Trident. That's on Tron. Markets are good, man. You just need to get in right now, and let's make money. This is the time to make money in the crypto, in the whole MLM. And make sure you guys don't just focus on. I mean, I'll tell you right now, the easiest way to make money in crypto is to buy and hold. Identify 20-30 good projects, put in $1,000 each, just chill. That's the easiest way, versus looking at the charts all day, becoming a computer zombie and stuff like that, man. I mean, trading itself, that is something which excites you. You think, I mean, a person who can only control his emotions hard is a trader, okay? I tried daily trading, and man, oh man, I failed badly. But I'm very good at long-term holding, I believe. So now, last year, what I was doing was I was investing a lot of money in few coins. But this year, my strategy is different. I'm investing little money so that when the coin price goes up or down, I'm not worried about it. and and I'm leaving it there, and that's like working very well. On many coins right now in the last 1 month, in a couple of coins I've tripled my money, on one I've doubled my, there's so many coins in which I've like doubled to triple my money, and that's like the start of the bull market. By the time this bull market ends, I'm talking about 3 to 6 months, I'm looking at 10xing to 100xing those caption also. Like Trident alone can easily 100x, so let's hope for the best. Hi Akram, hi Sarvesh, hi Anand. Yeah, Joseph, 100%, man, possible. All right, guys, lovely talking to you. Wanted to keep it short and to the point. Hope you guys have a great coming weekend, and I'll connect with you guys next week. Rock and roll. And for those of you who are in my Trident team, there will be no links on stuff like that. You can share this live with your teams so that they know what's up in crypto and in Trident, and they can also start rocking and rolling. See you guys on top. Bye-bye.